Hello all. In today's video, we are going to understand about the complete machine language syllabus to understand what all the topics we need to know. All those will continue in this video. For example, only ML is not the right syllabus for to become an ML engineer. So you need to understand the programming, statistics, mathematics, and database and ML concepts, then ML deployments, etc. All these are the full end-to-end syllabus for an machine language. So let's understand this now in clear. So before we kick off, we should have a mindset like analytical mindset and logical thinking and problem understanding. These are the primary skill set required to kick off the ML training or course or anything. If you want to switch to the different careers or wanted to do the machine language as an ML engineer, etc., all those, you need to have this. So, what is logical thinking? What is problem understanding in real time? What is that you want to achieve? And analytical mindset. Basically, problem understanding means which you want to understand what is the problem and why, what is expected, why, and what. You will understand there what and why. And logical thinking, where you want to achieve some target with X components, with these kind of things are there, with the right steps, with the right procedure, you will arrive to a decision on logical thinking. Something like that is about the logical thinking. And analytical mindset, basically you have a history of data. So what is that pattern is talking about, what is the trend it is talking, that is nothing but an analytical mindset. So you have to have all these, which will be learned as a primary, and lot of examples, domains, practice daily problems will be given in the foundations course. Then next comes the Python programming, which most of my videos talk about the Python basics, intermediate and advanced. Here, this Python programming covers for ML engineer Python basics. In this, you cover the basically installation of Python and what are the IDEs you have to use, and which IDE is better for ML or data science or for AI or something like that, only web development. Different careers can be pursued, which I keep on talking about Python with multiple career options. So whichever IDE is suitable for your program course, that will be installed accordingly. So in that Python basics, you will install and you will understand what is a variable, what is an print options, what are the input options, and lot of functions, built-in attributes, and something like operators, multiple operators like arithmetic, logical, bitwise, etc. All those you will understand on that. Then you go to the control structures, which are talks about if statement, if else statement, and multiple ifs and nested ifs, and loops, while loop, for loop, range state, range syntax, etc. How do you do it? All those you will understand. Basically, up to control structures, you build the logic. So for that purpose, this Python programming is meant in this. And functions, you talk about functions. What are functions? Why functions are used? What is the use of the functions in the machine language? How do you create real-time programs in the functions using the functions? All those you will learn in functions. And data structures like tuple, list, string, sets, dictionary, all these you will understand in the Python language. These are data structures which we call, and in-depth slicing and dicing you will understand in the data structures. Then object-oriented program, which is OOPS concepts, which we are very much familiar from C++, Java, etc. So here also with Python, OOPS comes, and where four pillars will be explained, like encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, and abstraction. In-depth concepts will be explained, and this which are covered, and advanced Python concepts. with ML knowledge, whatever is required. As earlier I was telling, web development it is used, or cyber security, Python can be used. Multiple gaming it can be used, etc. Multiple career options are there. But for advanced Python, for an ML, what are required? Which all the libraries are required? What to learn? And what are the data to be collected from this Python advanced? Is it a CSV file or an all those file systems required, everything in covered in the Python advanced concept, along with exceptions. What are the exceptions and what are lambda functions, etc. All those will be covered as part of the advanced Python concepts. Now next topic comes with the mathematics for ML. So in order to do it, first we started with a skill with a logical, analytical, and problem understanding, etc. We started with that and we went to programming. Then we are coming to the mathematics. In mathematics, so what all basic maths you have to know. It is not an arithmetic, additions, multiplication, etc. But multiple things are there which you need to understand. Then linear algebra, matrices, vectors, and calculus, etc. All those will be need to be learned in as part of the ML course in for related to maths. Then comes the statistics, which are statistics and probability. Rules of dispersions and measures of central tendencies, descriptive statistics, inferential statistics, probability rules, distributions, types of distributions, Bayes theorem, all those will cover. And hypothesis testing, how do you do it? Hypothesis testing, etc. should be learned as part of the statistics center. Then comes the databases and data handling. So basically, most of the ML models, whenever you are applying, you need to understand the history data. So history data can be from different ways. It can be from APIs, it can be from CSV files or an Excel files, or any other JSON files, etc. like this, or from a DB or etc. All those will be there. So you need to understand with SQL and NoSQL basics, and all those you need to understand how to retrieve the data, how to collect the data, and how to put it in required format, etc. All those you will learn in databases and data handling. And then comes the data analysis and visualization. So these are, again, we switch to the Python days. These are the libraries to the Python. So from here, it's a mixture of data science and also the machine language libraries. So NumPy, Pandas are libraries which are from the data science, where you use mathematical calculations and representing data in rows and columns, and EDA, exploratory data analysis, etc. All those you will see in EDAs. And data cleaning. In data cleaning, you understand how to retrieve data, how to ensure that cleaning happens. Sometimes the rows will not be there, or columns will not be there, the values will not be there, required features, etc. all will not be there. So in that data cleaning, how to clean the data, how to put it in a neat and clean tidy data, etc. all those concepts, how to do it programmatically when a huge tons of data is given, that is done. And Metaplot is in a library, again Seaborn is in a library for visual representation. This will be part of as module 5, which is a part of in a Python to automate the data in a visual way, to observe or use the data to represent in a particular format, etc. Then this is a core where machine language engineer will learn. So you have different types of algorithms. Basically, machine languages talks about the algorithms and models to apply for the data which is there. So you have supervised, unsupervised, different types of machine language models you have. Under that, again, regression, classification, clustering, dimensional reduction, etc. will be there. So these are the methods of models, which not only these are 5 here, 5 6 are there. In supervised you will have 12, and in unsupervised you will have another 12. K means lot of things will be pulled out from the both the things. If you have any data which is in a regressive manner, if you have any data which is something like a linear way or polynomial way, or what kind of data you have, depending on that you will apply the model accordingly. This chapter will go only around 1 month to understand this particular module will take only 1 month to understand the models itself. So this is about the machine language core, where you understand this machine language. Then comes the feature engineering, where you want to scale it up, encoding and handling imbalance, pipeline, meaning automate the model once you are ready with how do you productionize with the pipelines, etc. All those will be in feature engineering. This also will be part of in a Python only again. And basically, ML tools, like how you have data science libraries, ML tools are also there, like scikit-learn, PyTorch, all those are there, which comes as a stats model, hyperparameter tuning, cross-validation. These are the concepts. The last one is a concept, but the remaining are the tools which you can use as a library or a tool or in a package or whatever interchangeably these words are used. So you will import to your program and start using this by applying the all the ML workflow, which I covered in my previous video about the ML workflow. What is the steps to do that? So those ML workflow can be used via scikit-learn. Similarly, last but not least, deployment and MLOps, where once you are ready with the model and you wanted to deploy it, you have to use, if it is an APIs, etc., you will use Flask and Fast APIs, model deployments, Docker CI/CD, meaning where your data is in the cloud, and if you wanted to send through the Dockers or Kubernetes or CI/CD monitoring and drift detection, everything is covered in the deployments and MLOps. MLOps is nothing but machine language operations where you deploy the code to your production. So the syllabus is completed for the machine language. This entire 9 modules looks and single liners, but each line have again 1 week to 10 days in a theory class with practical using the Python. Everything can be accessed. So that's for today's video is about the understanding the syllabus. Okay, thank you.